What's going on, guys? We're back with another video, and today we're checking out this right here. This is our brand new build based on MSI's Project Zero. That, of course, is the motherboards that have the connections on the backside, allowing you to have a really clean build. So in this video, we're going to be going over all the components and everything that we used in this build, how easy it was to build with this type of motherboard, and how we have this really clean look. And of course, we're gonna run benchmarks and everything like that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here is all the hardware that we're going to be using in this build. As you can see, a lot of it is from MSI. They sent us over a bunch of stuff to use in this build, but we're going to be going over each individual component. This build is going to center around this motherboard right here, which is MSI's Z790 Project Zero motherboard. Now, the interesting thing about this board is that you have all of the connections on the back side of the board. Since we're doing a Z790 build, of course, we have an Intel processor, and we have Intel's Core i7-14700K, and that's a 20-core processor. So 8 performance cores, 12 efficiency cores. This is going to be great not only for gaming, but multitasking as well. Cooling off our CPU is MSI's MEG CoreLiquid E360. This is a 360mm radiator-based all-in-one liquid cooling solution, and it should be more than enough to keep our processor nice and cool. When it comes to the graphics card, we're using MSI's RTX 4070 Ti Super Gaming X Slim. It's called X Slim because it is a bit thinner than a lot of other RTX 4070 Ti Supers, but you still get awesome cooling with that triple fan cooling solution. For our memory, we went with a 6000 megahertz DDR5 kit from Lexar, and Lexar has really impressed us over the past couple years with their memory products, and this kit I think is going to go really well with the overall look of our build. For storage, we're using MSI's Spatium M480 Pro. This is a Gen 4 NVMe drive, and it's going to give you speeds of 7400 megabytes a second read and 7000 megabytes a second write, so all of our games are going to load super fast. For our power supply here, we have MSI's MEG Ai1300P PCIe 5. This is an 80+ platinum certified power supply. It's also ATX 3.0 compliant, so we have a single cable going from the power supply, of course, to our 12VH PWR power connector on our graphics card, so no need for adapters or anything like that. Rounding things out with our fans, we have MSI's MPG F120 ARGB fans. We have 6 of them, so we can pretty much fully populate our case. When it comes to that case, we're going to be using MSI's MEG Maestro 700L PZ, and this case is really unique. First, it of course supports motherboards that have the connections on the back, but on top of that, this has an all-aluminum unibody design, which is really cool to see from a case. We don't see that all that often. And the actual glass panel is one single panel that wraps around the entire case. when it's all said and done, I'm really happy how this build actually came out. You know, when I first saw these motherboards with all the connections on the back, to be honest, I was like, why are we doing this? Like, what's the point? But after building with one of these motherboards, it completely makes sense. One, you're moving all those connections to the back side of the motherboard. So the front side, or the side that of course you're showing off, you don't have any cables at all. The only cable that we really have here is our cable for our graphics card. But beyond that, all the cables are behind, you know, the motherboard, which is really great, giving you that really great look. On top of that, it's really easy to connect everything back there as well. Everything is nicely labeled, and you don't have, say, like something like a graphics card in the way to try to get your cables under. You don't have to route from the front to the back or the back to the front. Everything's just on the back. It makes it really easy. On top of that, of course, MSI sent us this amazing case, and it's a really great case to show off your build. And this just looks amazing. Of course, great cooling with a 360 millimeter AIO. And then just in general, you know, this system is going to be a great system for 1440p gaming at high frame rates or 4K gaming. So we built a really awesome system here too. And pretty much everything in this build is from MSI. You can completely build an entire system minus your CPU and your memory, all from MSI products, and I think this build really showed us that as well. So if you have any questions about MSI's Project Zero or any of the components that we used in this build, definitely let us know down in the comments, and let us know if you want to see more build videos. This is actually our first build video that we've done. So if you did enjoy it, definitely let us know, and we'll see you guys in the next video.